It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll run for it with Barkley. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
319.
Allen comes down throwing. Buying some time left. He's got London left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Alert!
They'll run here with Amari Huntington. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Connor scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a James Conner touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out the 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hurts on 1st down. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 10. And a 49-yard 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He rocks that tackler. And his gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Another run for Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
There's no question, Kate, the big play is down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's complete over the middle. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Makes the catch. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen throw, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Allen on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Middle.
Allen setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Cut near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On the move, headed right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. That's a gain of 9 on first down. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's intercepted near the sideline. Jeremy Chinn has got it. Escapes the defender. So we get the return out across the 30 before he goes out. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Down to the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. return coming from the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 35 yards. First down, 49 yards.
They kick the running back in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. He's just going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Buying some time right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. He's going deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play action. Hurts has it. He rolls to his right. Complete right side to Washington. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Trying down the middle of Henry. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hit, set out for about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
This is Henry on second. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
It's Henry on the counter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal, San Francisco.
They'll run here with Henry. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you fouled up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
This one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves into the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Shotgun handoff to Connor. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making a stop that time, Nick Cross.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this one to London. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Connor here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got London left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Connor does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Play action now. Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And As that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players.
And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a James Conner touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Turning to Henry on 3rd. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. Short pass Bryant. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
319! What's that?
No design run. It's Allen. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
3 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10.
Allen looking to throw. Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can tell.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, a run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The these big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
It's on first down. He put everything he's got behind it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Throw on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180! Regular. What's that?
Allen setting up to throw. And the 49ers rush gets home and they drop him. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Stop. What's that?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds London on the slant. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
319. Done. Look out.
On first down, Allen. It's Pickens with a catch out right. Here he goes again. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot at the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's taken in by Tucker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's Hurts once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. it. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Cardinals will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. So it's second down coming up. They're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. San Francisco calls it second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. To throw again, it's Allen. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. After the pace here as the clock continues to run. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Hampton on second. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Design keeper here for Hurts. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's so tight. Here we go.